Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas's offense will have the football first. Has it. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Back to throw. It's Green. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just zings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get out. Off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that. That is...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. This time on target. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Fires on the move. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Looking for the score. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. At the 35, he's got room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it to the right side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Stockton. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Hauls it in. Hard running there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Caught behind the line. It's Russell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Washington. There he continues to fight for yards. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. With the catch, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bulldogs will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. On the run, still looking. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the...
Touchdown, Dogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Green. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going for it all. Catching stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To throw, it's Green. Makes the catch. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing Secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean,
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Crosses the 45. He's loose on the right. Give him 6. Touchdown Bulldogs. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking to pass. It's Green. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Blake. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds. And this offense is threatening. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Little touch pass to the receiver. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Man, did they catch a break. The wide receiver, you can tell, man, trying to fight for extra yards after the catch. Coughs it up, but what do you know? Bounces right back to him, and he says, yes, please, I will take that.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB. But it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Back to pass, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Arkansas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Turning it on! No, he got loose! They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
I like like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Green. Forced out of the pocket. He's got an open man. And they'll knock him down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. He's got it for a big play. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT.
Touchdown, Georgia! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time help force the incompletion.
And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. That's reeled in. It's Russell. He breaks a tackle and eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now improvising. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This quarterback desperately wants to make a jump play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Dances away to buy time. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Number 6. And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. They want to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Bell. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Slings it downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
That's amazing how much offenses was just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here for
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Gets rid of it on the move. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, first third down of the game. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game. Boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. How cool is this matchup? We've got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Looking deep in the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. As the first down is still going. Breaking free at midfield. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Beck. On the move now. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to throw again. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half. That's our strategy here. Comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here, lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And they hand it off to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Beck. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
That is broken up and incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception?
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out front. A powerful kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tremendous toughness here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. Just no room to go after the catch.
Looking downfield. It's Stockton. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Canes. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami 17, Georgia 10.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Branch. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and complete. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wide end. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick, but he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. On the move now. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit as he throws it. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you do.
Man, looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right after all that. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And they get the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
there we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He is...
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
What a job by the special teams here. We got a tie football game, a chance for the opponent to go up by 3, and instead denied with an unbelievable job of blocking that field goal.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
A change of direction. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. The tight end has got it. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now the all-important extra point.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Look at that powerful running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Inside give now from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Dobbs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double-team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on.
Georgia, 24.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made on the right side. Breaking tackles. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the 1st down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Pass interference off offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.